Hey Aquariuses, how are you guys? We have finally made it to your guys' reading tonight. For some of you that have been doing like a little bit of a, quick here into the previous video, the one that had the Pisces reading, we have finally gotten into your reading. So anybody that is an Aquarius, stay tuned with this reading. And also anybody that may be in relationship with this Aquarius, or maybe somebody that might be curious about the Aquarius and the ways of maybe having some kind of interest, some kind of maybe feeling of wanting to communicate with this Aquarius, and in the ways of you being connected with the Aquarius. Feel free to watch in. I'm not saying that you guys should listen in, but I'm saying that if it calls to you, please listen in. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read with this deck. The previous reading consisted of this deck and then went on to this deck for clarification. So I'm just going to only do this deck if you guys are ready. Okay. So I'm going to do a reading for people that are in relationship, and then I'm going to then follow in with a card pull for a Aquarius that is single. So anybody that is in relationship with these Aquarius, or that Aquarius that is in relationship. Ooh, look at this. Look, I feel like this person that you had a relationship with had a tower moment. Or they could be just feeling like they are in a tower moment. Yeah, that was instant. So also you felt like you were like, I don't want this in my life. I'm just gonna go this way. It's more like I'm just gonna journey on my own. I don't need this. If you change from where you were or where you are now to what you're about to be in a higher vibe sense, then so be it. Follow me when you have the chance to change. But it's kind of like you saw something, and it brought you to the point of like, I don't want to see it anymore. I'm just gonna go about my own way. I'm gonna be you got you guys you guys have a bit of a comedy to you. Same thing with me. I'm naturally an Aquarius, if you guys are curious. So I feel like I had put on some kind of like country twang to things, or maybe you might be a farmer, huh? But you were kind of like uh, you kind of had that like you know like old western style accent where you're like, I'm gonna have me a little bit of some long time, or you're like, um, I'm gonna have me a loner. Or there was a cartoon commercial at one point that said like, um, I'm sorry, I'm alone and I will always be alone. And the lady was like, Jesse. And by the time the guy like hits the branch, the lady's like, Jesse? Um, I feel like you went galloping on like a way of being alone, but like something something opened up the lovers the lover of yours eyes to the point where it's like where they're like, if you're John, they're like, John? Or they're like, if your name is Brian, they'd be like, Brian? It's kind of like, um, it's kind of like they see you in a higher light. They see you in a spot that is much more higher of a perspective than what they've been seeing you. I feel like they've left their old ways. I would say they left the ways that they used to be in. So yeah, can I get a few more? What I'm getting is that like they they feel like they've screwed up. They feel like they they did something that they were not supposed to, and I think they're at the point of like, I regret my past decisions. Let me return to you and tell you that I really do care about you. I feel like that's what they're doing now is like they see their mess up and they're like coming in going like they're like going face to face with you saying like, look, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I'm not saying this to say their words, but I'm saying this in the way of like the the field, the flow of how they're gonna come in. So I think they're sorry for misinterpreting who you were, or who you are maybe. So I feel like it's gonna change. I feel like you're gonna go. Ooh, is the ooh, maybe I need to do a third party part in this reading for you guys. Um, or maybe make a separate video as like an Aquarius bonus for you today. Um, anyway, I feel like there's some kind of third party issue that was involved that got in your way. Either if it was an item or a person. Yeah, look, look. This person was really upset that they lost you. I would say like they haven't truly I wouldn't say they haven't like lost you, but I feel like they were on the verge of full and utter lose you. I feel like they were like seconds away from losing the perfect person that they could have had. And that hurt them. That hurt them big time. That's why they're coming in. It's because they see the real truth and they're like, I need to make it up to my Aquarius. That's what they're doing. So, look, I even said I'm going to make it up to my Aquarius. I feel like I feel like a lot of third party people were trying to steer this whole entire relationship, but I would say like you and this proud proudly connected person was actually steering this entire thing. um, Truly, I would say the third party people or a thing maybe, they it was kind of like that was trying to or they were trying to be the pilot or the captain of the whole thing, but I feel like they did not understand who you truly were. So yeah, so that's why the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Tower came out. Yeah, uh huh. It's because I would say not to be I would say gender specified or pinpointing to a very particular gender, but I would say for you men out there that are Aquarius, this this woman is like, you know what? I see myself finally as your queen. They're like they're like swinging and going like, you know what? I'm sorry. I should have done better. How about this? I will do this, and um I'll even put a ring on it. That's what they're doing is like they're like deep down they're like, I'm the queen of this person. That's what's coming in. Or maybe you could take it the other way. I feel like it could also resemble as the King of Swords. King of Swords and Queen of Swords can go hand in hand, but I would say Queen of Swords is just like the energy of it. The energy for anybody that maybe your connection might be a man rather than a woman. So maybe they're discovering something and they're like, whoa, whoa, I should have been this person's king. Or maybe this woman is like, oh man, sorry, I should have been this person's queen and I messed it up. I need to make it up to them and say that like, look, I I made a mistake and I truly deep down want to be in your life. And I had previously messed up. I feel like they're like, you know what? I just need at least a second chance to do things right this time. I feel like that's what they're coming in as, where it's like, I need to do something right, or else I'm going to lose this opportunity forever. Um, I feel like that's what's going on. Let's see if this is going to activate and actually win, or if this is going to be a misinterpretation again and will eventually come to a sketch out. Let's see. Can I get the answer to the relationship for Aquarius? So then, I mean, like, this could go in multiple ways. It could go in like I accept you kind of a vibe, or it could go into the path of like you walking away and going like, I don't need you kind of a thing. I feel like you're choosing between the two right now, or maybe some of you have already made the decision. Um, but it is. I feel like I feel like it's not what it's not what you come up with by yourself that is the public eye's answer to this, or maybe the personal answer to this, where it's like you're coming in but you're only talking to this person and sharing your answer to this. But I feel like you need to like show up, talk to this person, tell them what you truly feel about this connection from this very point and on, to like express like for people for any of you that are continuing this connection, but is on the high alert or on the lookout. You're like, I will accept this offer, but I am going to be vigilant for what's going to happen. I feel like after this tower happened, I feel like that was when you were like, I'm not taking any shit from you anymore, or I'm not taking any crap from you anymore. I'm only going to take the truth and only the truth. So I feel like that's what truly is happening right now, is that you're like just saying like, all I need is just the truth. But some of you might be in a little bit of a feeling stage, in a in a very reserved, very held back, emotional stage, where it's just like um, you're kind of like looking at the situation. You're like, it, you're basically saying out into the world. You're like, this situation should have played differently. It should have happened much differently. I feel like that's what's coming on about this situation. Um, but anyway, it's kind of like you have to figure out like, am I going to keep this person, or am I going to drop this person and go for somebody that's way more better than this person? Like, even though that this person was the person for you, I feel like they messed up big time. They messed up big time. Like they really screwed it up. Like they really did. Um, but however, that does not mean that it could be the end all say all. It could be just like some maybe they just need to like, yeah, yeah, you know what, they like you. They really do like you. I feel like maybe they didn't express it for quite some time. maybe you just maybe for some of you who are in the relationship, maybe you are like maybe they were like, you know what, let's just enjoy some, you know, dinner with each other. Maybe we can just watch a movie. But they really never got the chance to really express how they truly feel about you. Um, where it could be like their decision of like, oh, I love you. How about let's get engaged, or how about let's go for marriage, or maybe their other decision um, would be like, no, no, I'm just gonna keep playing you off. I'm just gonna do my own shit just like usual. So I feel like deep deep down, they like you. I feel like you could receive some kind of spiritual understanding about it. Um, Somebody that could really want you deep down, but um, kind of like play it cool in public, where it's just like, where it's like, yeah, yeah, I'm fine, kind of a thing. But like once they get home, they're like, they're like either for some of you who might have just met this person, they could be like, I really like this person. This person's awesome. I really gotta like have some kind of connection with this person up in person. So then I can move on to my next step with this person. Or they might have already met you and have been, you know, doing a um, casual relationship, and then they're just like in the process of like, maybe I should put that next step in. Maybe I should like get a little more intimate. Um, for some of you who are already in the quote unquote relationship, um, that will turn into a true and honest relationship. Um, but however, just like I said, you got to be a little bit careful about the third party, because the third party, even though they lost, they're still technically out for blood. So you got to be a little careful about that. They're still being the vampire people they are. So you got to be careful about that. Um, and you know, you are a natural um, intuitive. You're a natural intuitive, guys. You can pick things up on a whim, like that, and not a lot of people can actually get to that level. Um, I'm sure I'm sure zodiac wise, I would say Pisces might have some understanding of it, but they are more along the lines of like very top end positivity, and they just haven't really exactly discovered, I would say, negativity playing in their life, where it's just like going from full on positivity where to the point of like um, they have like at least some positivity, and they have like a really uh, hurting heartache negativity. even though that the reading that happened before that, before you guys, which was the Pisces, they had something that had hurt them, but however they were in awareness of like how life should be, in the way of like bringing the manifestation into life. But you guys are kind of like are kind of like whatever I dream, it becomes reality. That's what it's like. Same thing with all the other zodiacs. When everybody in the world dreams about something, that dream becomes reality in any which shape or form. Imagine that. All the dreams that you've had can and will come alive. So always be aware of that. That one does need to come out. Man, again, again with this moon for the third party. Look, you guys remember, like some of you who have been watching my videos back to back. Look, the moon. The third party is like, the third party keeps saying like, "Oh, where's my Aquarius? I want them. I want them so bad." I'm not saying like they jumped into that. I'm saying like this third party has been playing this record of that phrase over and 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 over again. It's like they just won't stop it. They won't stop it. Because they're bloodlust. They're bloodlust for an Aquarius. That's what's going on. See? When the moon comes out, the horrid creatures come out. The ill intent beings come out. The vampires, the werewolves, people that are looking for flesh and blood. They look for that. Hello. And this freaking motherfucking justice comes out. So either you are the one who's sending this justice, or this person unravels their own receiving of justice, where it's like they become justified, where they go through court and they are like, I made a mistake. I should have done something different. I should have been a better person. That's what's going on. Is that they unravel something at some point in time that they're like, oh, that's what I've been for this entire moment. That's what I've been doing for many years. That's what I've been doing for many months. That's what I've been doing for many days. That's what I've been doing for many years. You know, it's kind of like the people that are either in this moon phase, or they might be in this I would say like hard heat phase, where it's like oh yeah, They're chasing some kind of lover of theirs. They're chasing a potential love that could possibly turn them down. Yeah, that could possibly get them into um, the devil's advocates. Or they could possibly be in there already. Oof. Alright, so I looked at the other deck, the one that I'm not using for you guys today, um, which was Grief. That was showing. I have the other deck facing upwards with the cards showing. The one that was showing was Grief. Oh, and Vision. Vision. Look, Grief and then Vision. Look. So basically somebody saw a vision of you. Somebody that was from the third party saw a vision of you with your person, and they're grieving. They're like, they're kind of throwing a temper tantrum. They're throwing a fit. They're like, what, what, Aquarius, I want to be there with you. Come on. But you Aquariuses are actually doing the right things. Hello. Let me show you the star card. Let me get to that. Just like a quick little instant show. Yeah, right here. The star. Look, you are like, yeah, hello, bye. You're kind of like, I think with this third person, you're kind of like, even though you say like hello to everybody, I feel like you don't really say anything to the third party person, because you know that they're going through justice at some point in their life. So I feel like you're just like, yeah, your phrase is like, yeah, I don't care about this. Bye. And that's what is giving them this grief. This is what's giving them this upsetness. This is what is giving them this like, um, this thought of like, this thought of like, am I really messed up? That's what these people are like. The third party person. They're like, am I really messed up? Am I really somebody that should not have interacted with an Aquarius? Or maybe interacted with anybody at all? That's what this third party person is going through. Now, this grief could possibly be also interacting with a rightful person of yours, the person that actually is in a perfect connection with you, which is the person. They might be going through grief, and they're like, this is the right person. Why am I doing things the wrong way when I'm trying to look for the right thing to do? Well, technically, this person is like, kind of doing the things that are, oh yeah. Some of you might be seeing your person interact with the third party person, and the party person um, is teaching this person to do something wrong, or maybe They might be telling, or yeah, they might be gossiping. They might be gossiping something really harsh and really bad towards your person, which is not good. But, however, since you walked away, that means that all that shit is just going to gently fall down a drain. Where it's just like, you're kind of like watching it all happen and unfold, and you're like, bye bye, sayonara. um, um, and everybody is like looking at you, going like, look at this person, man, King of Cups, jeez, wow. This is for in general about you, you Aquariuses, including me because I am an Aquarius. The King of Cups is technically like you are you are uncovering something beautiful in your life. Um, you are uncovering something that is just going to be this delight of some sort, or maybe in better terms or words, enlightening. Something that will just like make you feel like there's been a spike of um, good energy within you. So that's what the King of Cups is about. Is like you've uncovered something that was beautiful in your life, and will probably unleash. Did that? Wait, what? Looks like something. Ooh. Looks like somebody's been a little bit upset. I would say on both sides, but the person that is truly upset, the person that actually does have the feelings, the real feelings, not just feelings, the real feelings, the feelings that even you yourself feel within yourself, even though that you might not be projecting it. I feel like you you see it within yourself, but this um, person of yours, they might be upset in some way about you, I would say, or maybe they might be upset about them going off of the real truth. And maybe they discovered the real truth, and that's what is making them upset. Is that like they followed a fake truth for so long that they finally uncovered a real truth, and is now going back to you crying, crying. But I feel like look out for or look I would say be vigilant for your person, but also be vigilant for this third person, this third party person, the person that is trying to sway you out of love, um, because you got look, you got two decisions. You got two decisions. You either have somebody that is going to give you your sun, give you your shining brightness, or maybe even somebody that um, is wanting to be a sun for you, somebody that wants to shine brightly, and you're just a um, you're kind of like there to maybe at least preach towards them, like kind of like be there to really show what this connection really does interact as, or the other side, which has the other sword, has the justice, which might entail a little more out of this moon, which will have a lot of bloodthirsty, blood-sucking people out there. People that are gonna be of this monster, of this fake entertainment. So, yeah. All right. Anybody that is in a singles, Aquarius, singles. Okay, that was a bit of a handful there. Yeah, look what I just said. Look. You Aquariuses, you could be seeing somebody that either is a magician or somebody that has been a magician, meaning that they are no longer a magician, or I would say like they used to be playful in the way of like dodge and weave and go all around and be like ha ha, I can play this game all day, ha. To more of like a person that is like I'm not gonna dodge, I'm not gonna weave anymore. I'm going to stand or sit right in front of you, or maybe lay with you, and really, I would say, interact with the more aligning magic with you guys. And also that might pertain to me because I can like, kind of understand that. Same thing with the person and the third party part, because obviously I'm an Aquarius, so I whenever that stuff comes out, I usually connect to it a lot. But anyway, the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there's some kind of person out there for you guys that are single that have not met this person yet. That is like, they're, this person is not in an alley. I feel like they're out in the streets. They're in the wide open, and they're like, I feel like if you are a guy, I feel like this woman is like, hey there, sugar. Or maybe they're like, hey, I got something sweet for you. And you're kind of like, I feel like, ooh, yeah. I feel like this person definitely knows you. by heart. Even though they have not met you in person, I feel like they understand you and know you by heart. So I feel like they're coming in with a very valid present of that is going to be for you, and that means no more juggling, no more juggling. Hello. Um. Yeah. Yeah. So you're gonna be in a good spot for you guys that are single. Um. Is there anything else to wrap up? Anything else? Uh huh. Eight of Swords upside down. I feel like you're out of the bluntness. I feel like you're out of the hardship, the hardest part of life, and now you're coming into a gift. You're coming into something that is just going to raise you higher into a better spot. Um, and I feel like this person is in a higher spot. I think they're like they're kind of like, hey Aquarius, you want to come up in my ship and we'll go discover some things. And I feel like you're kind of like that. I see some kind of like surprise expression of yours where you're like, oh yeah, yeah, sweet, let's go, let's hop on your ship and go. I feel like that's what's going on right now with you guys that are single. I feel like you guys are like, um, I feel like some of you are like, woo woo, or woo woo. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are just like excited that this is happening, excited that something very special is happening to you, or for you, actually. And something special, as in like something that will actually be helpful for you rather than detrimental. Um, yeah, because the devil actually is breaking away. Bye bye, Mr. Devil. So, anyway, no further ado, that is the reading for you guys. Have a wonderful day. Take care. And love and light to you guys. Peace.